Coming up on the Sports Desk, we got two Torrance teams facing off that feature a huge arm on one side, a big leg on the other. Who's going to continue their offensive explosion? El Camino Volleyball is known to manufacture winning squads year in and year out, but with the recent drop in the rankings, a little pre-road trip match could be just what the doctor ordered to get back on track. Plus, we got a first on the links, couple check-ins on the gridiron, a whole lot of Torrance sports action coming up right now on the Sports Desk. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a great week. Welcome back to the Sports Desk. Now, however grand this week or the whole new school year might be treating you, for the guys wearing jerseys around the North High and Bishop Montgomery campuses this fall, things are probably a little brighter than usual. Riding the big kick leg of Jonathan Kim and workhorse Ravi Gimme the Rock Who, the Knights cruise to a 3-0 start, looking like they're on track for a third straight playoff appearance. Up at North High, well, they're just chucking it up and getting all kinds of end zone dance practice. Squad that finished 2-8 in 2011 scored 133 points by the time their Week 4 matchup came around. So with Bishop Montgomery slated to host North, we had plenty of reason to expect a good old-fashioned, don't want to miss it shootout. Jenny Phillips has the highlights.
You know, Juan, this is not quite the battle that we expected the crosstown rivalry to be, but let's take a look at the highlights.
North Torrance started off with a bang, scoring on their first possession with a nice pass by Wan Hernandez to Devontae Jenkins. Saxons go up early 7-0. Still in the first quarter, Bishop Montgomery with possession again, but quickly throwing an interception. Michael Gerardo heads straight into the end zone for a pick six. North with an easy 14-0 lead. With all that momentum, the Saxons go up 56-0 by halftime. Bishop Montgomery's best scoring opportunity came early in the second half. Running back Robbie Hu put the Knights in great field position with an explosive 77-yard run, but unfortunately they were unable to convert for a touchdown. Then star kicker Jonathan Kim shocked everyone by missing a 25-yard field goal. Bishop Montgomery failed to get on the board. Final score 56-0 North. The Saxons didn't expect this easy of a win, but were proud of their dominant performance.
We executed our game plan, and everyone came out ready to play, and we just got the W today.
We came in here thinking that this is going to be a fight to the end, but we just took over right early and fast.
Bishop's a good team, but I guess everything was clicking for us at the right time. They had a couple mistakes, and we just took advantage of their mistakes.
We played a very efficient and effective first half, and came out aggressive and did what we wanted for the first half of play. We're pretty happy with how things went.
With ease, North handed the Knights their first loss on the season. Both teams are now 3-1, and they're looking forward to league play, which is creeping up on them in just a couple of weeks. From Bishop Montgomery, I'm Jenny Phillips for the Sports Desk.
Thanks for that one, Jenny. Both teams now move to 3-1. Jorge Hernandez putting up another big night behind center, throwing 5 TDs on 16 of 20. One of the more mellow Saxons nights as far as yardage goes, but these guys are still scoring upwards of 40 points a night. Up next for both teams, the Knights reload and regroup, hosting Mary Star of the Sea. The Saxons, they have a bye week coming up. They're going to prepare for a home game against none other than the West Warriors at the end of the month. That's one we're definitely going to be circling on our calendars, so make sure you check it out. Coming up next, more scores. You know we can't leave you hanging on the action all over Torrance. There's a whole lot of fall sports coming, including a first on the golf course. Uh-oh, what's it going to be, folks?
A child's drawing, an American flag, combat boots, flowers. Thousands of mementos like these are left at the Vietnam Memorial Wall every year. Silent messages that say, you are not forgotten. A quarterback, a class clown, a natural leader, someone's son, someone's father, someone's best friend. For those who died in the Vietnam War, the greatest tribute is to see them not just as names on the wall, but as the people they were. The Education Center at the wall will put faces to the names. It will preserve photos, letters, and mementos of veterans, so their stories and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Call or click now. Help us build it.
Never look a howler monkey in the eye. We built the entire library out of recycled bottles. Fried ants are delicious.
We finished our clinic in a rainstorm.
Really? That was a confidence builder. My students actually ended up teaching me. So I learned this dance. I'll show you this dance. Yeah. In la keg, a la king. The classroom was more of a class tent. I think managing a sales team is tough. Try working with 5 different villages. My alarm clock was a rooster. Beans for breakfast, beans for lunch, beans for dinner. We ate a lot of beans. I learned a 3rd language. My seatmate on the bus was a goat. Always include the village elders. Always. My morning commute was by canoe. After 2 months, I was ready to quit, but after 2 years, I didn't want to leave. I didn't know I had it in me.
Turn 2 years of service into a lifetime of experience.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Sports Desk. Let's get you all caught up and jump right onto some scoreboard action. West took on El Segundo in a statement game on the road. So much talk about quarterback Joey Notch slinging the ball around that running back Barry Thomas stepped up, finally making a point to say after the matchup, hey guys, we can run the ball too. Literally a solid night in all aspects of the game. Thomas rushing for 134 yards on 14 carries and 2 TDs. And the Warrior defense put the hurt on Gundo QB Daniel Zeman with 11 sacks. Notch completed 13 of 21 passing for 164 yards and 2 TDs, as well as a 10-yard scoring run of his own in the 54-24 absolute boat race. South hosted Miracosta. It was a rough night. Spartans unable to get anything going after an early turnover led them to a 7-0 lead. Both teams combined for less than 200 yards of offense at the half. That 7-0 halftime lead turns into a 35-14 loss to a really tough Mustang squad. El Camino taking out some early season aggression against Pasadena City College. Remember, the last time we checked in, they were struggling on offense, couldn't get anything going. They beat the Lancers 46-27. They were just 6 of 29 on 3rd downs entering the game, 5 of 11 on this night, a much-needed step in the right direction there. Warrior defense had given up just a hair under 500 yards in its first 2 games, suffocating the Pasadena ground attack, only allowing them to take 93 yards from them this time. Jesse Scroggins splitting snaps with Nicholas King again, puts up 152 yards passing and 2 TDs while throwing 1 interception. And check this, Terrell Dolberry comes literally out of nowhere. TD had 1 carry on the season before breaking off 11 for 72 yards and 2 TDs. Dude might have just earned himself the right to say, hey coach, give me the rock. Okay, we've got a golf alert now. The North Saxons golf team took down a very good Torrance team, 194-210. This is the first time the Saxons have ever beaten the Tartars on the links, thanks to Cindy O's pair of par 36 at Los Verdes golf course. Another little tidbit for you guys, you learn something new every day. How about this? Tartars had an impressive run going, hadn't been swept by anybody since 2001. First time the Saxons beat Torrance, they set another record there. So an 11-year run being put to bed by a crosstown rival, and the North Torrance Saxons really improving in 2012, looking to make a playoff run. Over on the pitch, El Camino, the Warriors' Roxanne Uribe has 2 goals and 1 assist in a 5-0 defeat of Alan Hancock. Another first there, Elko gets in the W column on Uribe's offense and 2 saves from keeper Alyssa Healy. They move to 1-3-1. Okay guys, stick around because when we get back, El Camino Volleyball had a little early season mishap, cost them a dip in the rankings. We're going to check in on them leading up to a weekend tourney and see how hungry they are to climb back to the elite level in the state. Don't stress, coming right back.
And now, another adventure with Savings Man.
This is great. Every day should be like this.
It will be when I retire in a few years. I've been planning and saving.
Did you save for me?
Well, this is unexpected.
Where'd you come from?
Out of the blue, just like an illness, an emergency, or
That's enough, Mr. Unexpected.
Savings Man.
There's still time to plan. Find out how at choosetosave.org with a ballpark estimate worksheet.
I will. Thanks, Savings Man.
No, thank you.
So visit choosetosave.org today.
License and registration, please. Know why I pulled you over? That's right, you were texting. Sit tight, I'll be right back.
Zombies.
When you drive and use your phone, you pay over a third less attention to the road.
I am Sammy, and I have high cholesterol.
Specifically, Sammy and I have familial hypercholesterolemia, or FH, an inherited genetic disease that causes high cholesterol, often starting in childhood. FH affects more than 600,000 Americans, but often goes undiagnosed, leading to premature heart attack and death. If caught early, FH is treatable. Do you know if high cholesterol runs in your family? See your doctor and get screened. For more information, visit www.learnyourlipids.com.
What if you could ignite your child's love of learning with one after-school program? What if that one program was easy and fun? Destination Imagination is the one. Destination Imagination has taught teamwork, creativity, and problem-solving for more than 25 years. A major university study showed our students are ahead of others in creativity and critical thinking. Learn more at startateam.org and make Destination Imagination the one for you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again to the Sports Desk. The El Camino Warriors volleyball squad is stacked with talent. Pretty standard for them. Enough to earn a top 10 ranking in the state early in the season. Of course, even with high expectations, we all slip up every once in a while. But the real test of a winner is to see how they bounce back after a letdown. You'll see what I mean. Game on! Heading out to the Elko Gym, where the Lady Warriors dropped to number 15 in the state rankings after an upset loss to Cyprus. Looking to get back on track before cruising down to San Diego for the Mesa Invitational by taking on College of the Canyons. Canyons would open it up in the first frame, able to muster up some offense and keep pace with a solid Warrior squad. They punch a couple through here, Elko's front line led by Nigeria Owens, and give the Warriors all they can handle. But the Warriors have a strong offense of their own, set up by a good passing game in West Grad setter Allison Lim. The Warriors, after going blow for a little while, get the offense moving and the defensive side finally clicks. Finally get some blocks at the net, and they're going to wrap up a close first frame, 25-22. More of the same in the second frame, except this time around, Elko having some problems with the passing game. Can't control the simple floater here, so sophomore leader Taryn Luafa-Lamana going to step in right here on this next play. This sick dig. Check it, I like it. Number 28, last 3 matches, messed around, got a double-double. Ended up with 5 kills, 9 digs on this night though. But, just like I said, Canyons hanging in there tough and not afraid to show that they're excited about it. You would be too if you were running with a top 15 team in the state. So the Warriors, they have to step in and squash that. A run of 5 straight Warrior points en route to a 16-6 closing of the second frame. Nigeria Owens and freshman Nicola Chevery would contribute kills along with Luafa-Lamana, and of course, more defense here at the net. The Cougars would not get any closer than their 9-point tie and just shut down in every aspect of the game, especially when trying to dig out the attack from Elko's outside hitters here. Just a little too hot to handle at times. Their sophomore outside hitter peppering in 5 kills on the night, looking to get on point before the team's weekend tourney in San Diego, with the top 5 seeds all ranked in the best 20 in the state. So the Warriors, they got to make this one quick with the big weekend ahead of them. Second frame, 25-14 after, I guess you could call it an early scare. So, we're going to switch sides, hopefully just one more time. Going to do the dance. Ladies keeping things light on the sideline, heading into the third set. We got some carpool arrangements to figure out or something, right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know. Either way, they're having a good time. That's all that matters. Third set, Elko opening it up with a 7-3 jump. Nigeria Owens on point. She tacks on 1 of her 5 kills, and she had 6 blocks on the night herself. Her season average through 4 matches, sitting at 5.25. The rest, well, they're on cruise control, heading into the Mesa Invitational, sweeping College of the Canyons 25-22, 25-14, and 25-19 right here. Warriors starting their season off strong in spite of a little slip up to Cyprus. All right, so scratch off a convincing win there. Prepped and ready for a big tournament. How'd the Warriors doing down in San Diego? It came out fast out the gates on Saturday morning, a day in the gym that was described as unhealthy hot. I'd like to know what that means. Actually, I don't want to know what that means. They beat Cuesta 3-2 before taking on Riverside and taking up a full 5 sets to knock them down as well. 10 sets and 2 matches. These ladies had a very busy day, putting up numbers. 2 standouts, Luafa-Lamana and Owens, combined for 60 kills and 17 blocks. Remember, this is just day 1. Sunday was a different story, however. They're swept by Bakersfield to start the day. The second frame, a back-and-forth battle that finally closed out at 31-29. And later, they faced Grossmont and managed to take the 3rd set while facing elimination, but couldn't reverse the deficit. They lose to Grossmont 3-1. The Warriors travel to the Mesa Invitational and earn themselves a 4th place finish. LA Pierce takes the whole thing. Now the ladies from El Camino are going to come home to get on their regular season grind. All right, well that's going to do it for us this time around. Don't miss me too much. We've got plenty in the works for you coming up next week. West hosts South in a Friday night brawl. You'll definitely want to get the update on that game. We're going to see if El Camino football can start to build some momentum after their first win. Find out who else is killing it, no pun intended, on the volleyball court. We'll have plenty more besides that. You guys know where to come for all your Torrance sports action. Doesn't have to be prep sports though. You know that, so if there's a story you'd like to see on the Sports Desk from anywhere around town, don't wait to connect with us. You can call us at 310-618-5762 or email us at thesportsdesk@torranceca.gov. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you guys all next time.